want to thank the hub for giving us a space that keeps us intimate. You know, space is key in hip hop. I mean, years ago, who would give you space to do your hip hop thing? You know, and now we're here lounging peacefully. The doors are open for us. You know, you could stretch your legs and not be in fear. You know, we're living in a day and time where we've all practiced something in hip hop. You know, some of us wanted to be MCs, others wanted to be producers, others wanted to be B-boys, others wanted to be journalists, you know, others wanted to be poets. You know, so all of us have grabbed the element that has become a gateway, you know, to this hip-hop expression. And as we continue to use it as a gateway, I guess it's much more important that we garner as much information as we can and educate ourselves as much as we can, so that our energy and our wisdom and our truth can live through the works that we carry forward. One thing I acknowledge and I respect about everyone in Back to the Source, I see a lot of people yearning to do that. Maybe if I teach them this, they'll see something bigger, you know? Looking at the community with an eye of healing. Back to the Source has definitely been such a beautiful experience, and we're looking forward for the next season. One thing I've learned, you know, we've played so much long in the field of trying to be poets and rappers, you know, and barely ever move in a spiritual realm, you know, of letting all these things go that we think we know, and allowing ourselves to just feel through what the words and the energy and the things we carry bring to our lives. And I think that that's what can do our Back to the Source. You know, we'll call this wisdom ciphers because, you know, when we come to convene here, it's not about someone speaking a lot, you know? It's about what we're observing and taking in together, and then being able to exchange about that, and then what kind of wisdom do we all carry away from what we have exchanged. There's something in understanding the gratitude in the simple things, you know? Things are space. We have it, it's here. What are we using it to do? It's to nurture our minds, cultivate our capacity and our capability to show the people that we are capable. You know, someone who's given us the space is believing in his voice and has an ample respect towards it, knowing that young people today are using it to be able to grow themselves. And so they support that. But you as yourself, do you understand that notion? That as much as you can look at it, I showed up with the hub. Can you look beyond the hub? And then see the energy and the spirit and the heart that goes into us being here. So with that being said, you know, I would like to congratulate you guys who've showed up. Thanks for showing up. But as we usually do after we watch a movie, we like to trade and exchange our takeaways. You know, so we can move in an energy that pushes us together when we end up at the summit on the 26th. And hopefully some of your brothers could come early on the 26th so the cipher can continue. You know, this wisdom cycle is one of my favorite things these days. You know, getting brothers together to have conversations and communicate, you know, with one another and build each other. Because that's the only way we can save and continue to grow hip hop in Uganda. You know, televisions and radios are not going to grow hip hop in Uganda. It's going to be the people that grow hip hop in Uganda. And that's my faith. So if we're going to invest in our people, if we could be able to come back together and talk with one another and share, if we could visit each other's neighborhoods and be able to build, I think that that's the primary focus in our work here now. You know, not to look at television and say, hey, when are they playing my song? You know, when am I getting the video over there? For who? When you're not fully connected on the ground with the neighborhoods that love what you do, that celebrate what you do, that could be your fan base. I think it's about that time that you take this very seriously. You know, this is a place where, you know, we don't focus on multitudes, we focus on the mind and the product and the output. You know, it doesn't take a million people and a million pop culture idols, you know, to move or shift the community. It takes one individual who understands that there's power and they apply themselves. So all of you leaders who are here, you know, all of you builders who are here, all of you sin shifters who are here, as we round up this conversation as the Obumu family, you know, a family that builds it, you know, that builds in unity and believes in unity and breathes unity, you know, I'm going to encourage you now to allow yourself to free up and bring us into this beautiful journey of history. The circle's open, and what I'm encouraging you to do is to, you know, let your spirit of the pieces you've connected to And how does that relate to you today as a young African? You've seen the youth voice. You know, they took us from the old generation and brought us all over to what the young people started doing. You know, how does that relate to you? And how can you, not necessarily just borrow from it, but know that that's part of your energy in changing and transforming things around you. You know, I told you that it's a powerful movie, because it kept talking about music, it kept talking about our voice. Remember the old lady in the kitchen? She said, because of my voice, I didn't have to go on slave. I used my voice. I think for an old lady to be saying that, and surviving an era that was such a traumatic era through voice, it's definitely powerful to, as a young man when you're watching it, you're like, what am I doing with my voice? Can I say that at 60? Can I say that at 50 or 80? That, hey, when I was young, my